What's good, guys? Hellos. We're just gonna be chilling today, playing Animal Crossing. Now, I suspect since this video is not vertical and it's a horizontal video, that only real fans of Joe Cosmic are gonna click on this, and they're probably not gonna see it because it's like 2 a.m. So I doubt anyone's gonna show up. But I kind of wanted to give a general idea of the game plan of what I think we're gonna do going forward, and how I'm kind of like paranoid about it. So overall, I think the principle of what I built this channel off of was this idea of community driven content where people could come together and, you know, have a platform where they could be on stream and smile at the camera perhaps someday, or just have like discussion based things, because believe it or not, that's how Joe Cosmic started on the internet. Is I didn't have necessarily my own platform when it comes to YouTube. You know, I uploaded YouTube videos, but I never had much success with it, and I probably wasn't very charismatic at first. In fact, I was kind of like this young kid just seeking out mentorships, but I came across a channel who is, you know, run by my current, you know, the guy I'm contracted to run this channel for. He owns the channel, but basically he was the guy who put me on this path unknowingly. It's kind of accidental because, you know, I chose to show up. But knowing like how channels grow and change, I've seen so many content creators, and there's a consistent pattern of just things eventually as they grow and grow and grow. Channels do often become toxic. What I mean is a lot of people, bad actors will come in that don't really care about you, that don't really care about the content. They just see it as a launching point or springboard to launch their own careers or, you know, get clout. You know, this channel shouldn't work. Genuinely think that the content here that I produce is dated. I was trying to give helpful advice to a larger content creator this week. I'll not say his name because I do think he's genuinely a decent dude. But I was talking about the vertical streams and how he should try, you know, 4x3 streams, 4x3 games like this on a vertical feed because it fits perfectly. You know, like retro games and stuff. And he's just all like, you don't know shit of what you're talking about, basically. And he was kind of right. Like, you know, quit talking like you know more than me if you don't. Because, you know, I have a larger channel. If you get a larger channel than me, then you can come back and talk to me. Just for now, just please shut the fuck up. That's basically what he said. And I just kind of like froze. And I apologize because I genuinely was just trying to give advice that I thought could be helpful, or something perhaps he didn't come up with himself. But I didn't think I was genuinely better than him. But just that interaction overall just made me think of this guy. I don't really genuinely think he can trust anybody. I've seen the other content creators who are all like, you know, I used to have this community, you know, another content creator I saw this week. She used to do this community show where people could hop on, but, you know, someone was a bad actor and was working with someone that didn't like her, apparently, or something, and now she's done with those streams and she's kind of hurt and bummed out about it. And I just see like a lot of fatigue with certain content creators that start out much like my channel but get to a larger side. Now I would say the main barrier of this channel is Let's Plays are basically dead. So the idea of partly why I came to the conclusion that community-based content would be so interesting is because oftentimes the content is not about Joe Cosmic. It's about the viewer and whether or not the viewer connects with it. Because if the viewer is not interested, if they don't think the video is helpful or provides any information or use to them, then they'll just typically move on. So they're usually there either to connect with somebody who knows some things or, you know, can teach them some things, or they just find the content entertaining. But I think that's rare. I think nowadays content is more educational on YouTube than ever. It's always about something or some controversial issue. This channel deviates away from that, instead focuses more on just people having fun and creating something that is entertainment. And I don't really know how well in a clickbait system that we have now, where it's about impression click-through rate, like what does your title do? Does it intrigue someone to click on the video? Like, it doesn't matter how entertaining the video is, it's about the content inside the video. And I find that fascinating, that you know, it's not necessarily the content you want to make, it's the content that succeeds. And trying to find a way to make content that just seems fun. I don't know how this happened, but we have a ghost. Hold up. Collect all 5 spirits that are in this village by 4 a.m. If I don't, Large Marge will punish me horribly. Alright, we can go do that. I'm getting distracted. Holy crap, bro. I just think that, there's gonna be some challenges to navigate. Like, I do believe in my mission here of community-based content and having things driven around community and, you know, platforming people who otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity or camera. You know, like, they don't have a camera, if they don't have, you know, a streaming setup, they don't have technical know-how or computer knowledge, it's a great place for people to come, gather, and, you know, enjoy creating content. But, you know, there's some worry, I mean, some paranoia, seeing these large content creators, how much hate they get. Especially if they cover controversial issues or topics, or even if it's not controversial, just how infighting and drama, just, you know, people start becoming crabs in a barrel once you become such a huge size, because people are trying to be the most important person in the room, and I don't want it to dissolve into that. So it's like thinking that I see this pattern happen over and over again, and I want to be the guy that can potentially break that. If Let's Plays are dead, I want to revive it. I will do what it takes to see if I can't find a way, but there's no guarantees. I mean, already this is a huge success. 1,000 subscribers later after 8 months of work. There's something here, and I can feel it. But a lot of this, I just feel like we gotta beat the odds. We gotta try to develop a culture that isn't toxic, that accepts people's viewpoints, that encourages each other, and just builds people up. That isn't about, you know, arguments and who's more important than the other, or who's the best at a certain video game. This is about people coming together and having fun, like a community, you know, eating a meal together. Like except the meal is just video games. And I love this idea. It's a passionate, it's a passion project. 1,000%. 1,000%. So what I'm thinking is, going forward, I may push the Discord a little harder. And I may push more voice chats on stream. I do need to buy more multiplayer games, but, you know, it's like, eventually, if we get so big, we're probably going to have to limit, you know, multiplayer to members only. And what happens if we get too big to where we cannot, like, really get enough players on screen? Like, that would be crazy. Like, if 100 people want to play in a 4-player game, how do you select the 4 people that get to play out of those 100 players, you know? It's interesting stuff. Like, it makes me think that potentially this could only work in a small environment. Like, this channel gets too big, we might lose sight of what we were. I don't know. But, you know, this is a community video, so everyone's allowed to give input. I am pretty smart, but I'm not a YouTube expert or anything, I would say. I know quite a lot about YouTube. But if you guys have ideas, I'm always open to them, and I don't discourage them or assume that you guys have negative intentions. So I'm assuming these we capture with the net, perhaps? We have a net. Yes, okay, good. I would have hoped. There we go. But as you guys can tell, I play a lot of games that are just irrelevant, that, you know, nobody's searching for. Which, that's the great thing, I think, about the vertical feed, is it's videos delivered to people. They don't have to choose to watch it. You know, it's just fed to them directly. Which is why part of me thinks, maybe, perhaps, we could revive a dead genre on YouTube. But you know, that's dreaming, because in order to do that, you're gonna have to have a substantial base. A substantial base. But you know, I think big. I think it's possible, and I want this thing to make money. And I've been working night and day. Feels. Just working my butt off. Trying to get this thing launched, and you know, trying to talk to large content creators and trying to figure out, you know, the secrets, and looking into vidIQ and all these things. But the more I know, the less I know, it feels like. The more knowledge I'm getting, the less I understand. It's like, sometimes it's just all probability and chance. Like, it's very weird. It is very weird, because videos that you think wouldn't succeed, they just come out of nowhere and just, you know, get millions and millions of views, and you would think, why is this succeeding? Happens all the time. Happens all the time. But in the same way, a lot of large content creators say it's not luck. Things are specifically planned out. We know what works. I mean, Mr. Beast is a guy who's basically essentially has, like, you know, researched and tested the system to its limits to see how he can get the maximum results out of, you know, the algorithm and stuff. So, you know, it can be stress tested, and, you know, there is a pattern of, you know, follow trends and make videos about this, and this, because this is where the traffic is going, this is what people are searching. But YouTube has evolved to such a point that it's just a bunch of people copying each other. And I don't really think that a lot of content creators necessarily have passion anymore. They're just like zombies trying to fill a criteria, and that's like kind of depressing. Like, a lot of the soul that YouTube once was about broadcasting yourself, that heart of what I grew up on, you know, as far as like gaming content, it's no longer there. Every video game video is basically transformed from Let's Plays to topical videos, like how this game was made, or, you know, this is what's going on in the gaming industry. Phil Spencer did this, or, you know, Xbox doing that, PlayStation doing this, or this content creator said this and I don't like his take. Like, a lot of this is just cloud chasing. Honestly, I don't know. It's not every channel, but a lot of channels are like this, and my main goal is to not ostracize anyone's channel. And my also another goal is to stay out of the radar of other channels, like, as in, I don't want to offend other content creators or get into like beefs or have content made about me all the time. That's just toxic, about how Joe Cosmic is a terrible person because he did this, and this. I don't want to be that controversial figure, which is kind of like why I've kind of toned down a bit when it comes to like talking about the gaming industry and its problems, like Palworld, or how I don't like the direction Xbox is. You know, all that's still here because I'm an honest person. I'm gonna tell the truth, but I don't want to, like, you know, shake people's feathers, or I don't even know the phrase. I don't even know what I'm saying. I just want to keep things chill. That's the best thing. Joe Cosmic is not always the best communicator. But yeah, that's the philosophy of what I think this channel is built on. And I give ideas to a lot of people. There's a lot of young people here that are working on their channels and things. And I give the best advice. I mean, you know, here we did see success. 1,000 subscribers is a lot. But keep in mind, there's probably plenty of people that know more than me. I do have a members only course that kind of goes into the gist of how I plan this channel out and things of that nature, of what made it successful and where I plan to take it. But, you know, I wouldn't say that's gospel to how to succeed in YouTube. There's still a lot I need to learn, and I'm very interested in learning. Very interested in learning. But just overall, I don't know. I've been kind of losing sleep the past couple of days, because, like, the discovery of just the vertical live feed was life-changing. Now we have people who have, like, consumed our shorts and subscribed from the shorts that were only watching the short-form content, getting live streams delivered directly to that audience I couldn't reach before. Is that not awesome? Is that not awesome? But you know, there's questions of how big? How big will this place grow? And what are the consequences of that? Like, how long am I going to be on YouTube? Will it always be this fun? Will it always be this brilliant? Or is this the best era now when we're growing? And the rest, you know, from here on out might be miserable, but for the money. I don't know. Right now, this is a passion project. Hardly make any money. But, you know, if I have to rely on this and become dependent on it for money, like, would the passion still be there? Like, potentially, if things go sour, the community goes sour, and I'm left here, bro, that would be crazy. Just making content because I have to. If all that passion one day dies, I mean, man, that's a crazy thought. Because I believe it's possible. It could happen to anybody. It could happen to anybody. I mean, MatPat, you know, it looked like he saw a ghost when he said, basically, I don't know this platform anymore. It's changing, and I think it's time for me to move on. You could tell in that video. It was, like, weird. Like, I can't get in his head specifically what he was thinking, but, you know, the reasons were there. You could definitely tell that. But I think, well, a lot of people are losing out to the shorts feed and losing the identities that their channel once had, or losing the viewership. We're getting in on this at the right time and taking advantage of the new algorithm, the new direction that YouTube is going in. So, you know, one day they may move away from shorts. They may even take out live streams and completely and just have it shorts. I don't know. It just depends on what the consumer decides, what type of content they want. But there's a lot in my head, just a lot. Just so much excitement, so much, I don't know. So much frustration, I think, to a degree. To a degree, I mean, I spent a lot of money, time, and effort on this. And it has been a slow burn up until this point. And I've never felt happier, you know, running this channel. Now that we're having a ton of viewers come in. You know, for 800 views, you know, we may get, like, live, we may get, like, 11 to 20 subscribers. Which is a crazy thought, but, you know, with the shorts feed, people usually only watch, like, 20 seconds of it before swiping. So that's interesting. I mean, like, being a content creator is understanding rejection, letting go of what people think about you, and only focusing on what the fans think about you, the people who loved your content. Because if you get distracted by mean comments or, you know, detractors or, you know, bad people, it can get really sad, I think. Really, really sad. So, you know, I think this past month has been the biggest month for me. It definitely has made me reevaluate just, like, YouTube as a platform, the channel, where I want to take it, and what position I'm in here. And it is quite the position because, you know, the concept of this channel, I think, is a losing battle. But I may have just found a new system to just flip the script. Like, this whole time, I think I might have been doing YouTube absolutely wrong and just was in denial of it. So, spirit hunting, yep, that's what we're doing. Nice to see you, Jeff. Mostly just talking about the channel and where we're taking it. So, but I think I'm basically done with that spiel. I pretty much covered what I wanted to cover. I'm very excited for the future, but also a little worried about where it's gonna go or what the outcome of it is gonna be. It's a number 4 shirt. Oh, that was lame. Alright, see us. Alright. So I guess we're gonna go fishing now. Now that we're done with that, let's go see what they gave us here. Actually, the museum probably has some new stuff. Dinosaur egg. We don't have that in the museum. Let's check. Pocket's full, but I can swap it. Let's check this. T-Rex tail. I bet it will turn out well. I think so. It's just that I'm trying to do something as a content creator that I don't necessarily think has been done yet. It sounds crazy, but the idea of community-based content, where you have viewers actively participating as the channel grows and grows and grows, and centering it around that, so like where people can participate in your live streams, or have discussions with me, having open panels and things of that nature. Like, where does that all lead, and what happens when people, a lot of cloud chasers potentially get on board, or people try to exploit your platform to springboard their own careers, things of that nature that I'm worried about, because I've seen patterns of like other large content creators have these problems. So I'm like brainstorming in my head on my own ways that I could potentially avoid some of this, grief and stress. But I think I better communicated it at the beginning of the video, but I'm not sure how well it registers with some of the viewers. A lot of it is just having lived this like experience of being on YouTube so long. But I don't know. Like, I didn't start on my own. I actually, my boss who contracted me, essentially, he would host these live panels and I would participate on them. And eventually, he wanted to start a YouTube network. So I signed on. Fortunately, I was the only one who signed on. And we were hoping to have 3 people on this channel. My boss, myself, and another person. But now, so it's a total of 3 people working. Now it's just mostly myself, and talk to my boss about the algorithm and what we can do to potentially help the channel, things of that nature. But it's a lot of work. I mean, I've been carrying it on my back. It got to a point where I just had to renegotiate the terms of the contract, because it wasn't necessarily what was agreed upon at first, but we worked it out and everything's cool. Money makes me really worry. I mean, what makes me really worry, I think, is, I'm not making very much money doing this at all at the moment. But when it gets really big and we start making money, what I worry is just potentially my plans backfiring, and this community that is so kind and awesome to each other somehow ending up toxic. And where I'm financially dependent on this channel, and so many people believe in it and are funding it, but everything has gone to shit, and the passion isn't there, and you got a lot of people shit talking you, or a lot of I don't know. I think that's a huge possibility. Huge possibility, because once you get big, you have a lot of people who come in just looking to make money off of your platform, or to springboard themselves, or they'll fight with other community members, like people trying to become the most important person in the room, just cloud chasers. Because I've been a part of much larger like YouTube channel communities, and they all have that one thing in common, where there's always bad actors. There's people who stab you in the back constantly and smile in your face. So they'll do things behind your back and act like everything is just awesome and great when around you, but they really don't like you. They're just there for their own ulterior motives. Yeah, it seems hard to balance trusting others and not being taken advantage of. Yeah, I mean, it's hard being on the internet. I've had mentors online, just people I only knew online. And people that have really invested time in me and have, changed my perspective on life and actually benefited me, which is very true. It's possible, but in the same way, I've been burnt by people I thought, I would never lose, that I thought would always be by my side, but, when something no longer benefits them, they just, they don't work through it. They just cut you out. Like you're just a tool to them, they never liked you to begin with, that type of thing. That's dark. One of the things about me is I am pretty honest. I don't see myself as someone who's playing a character like a lot of content creators do, and a lot of people tell me that would backfire and it's a really bad idea. Shouldn't talk about your personal life, yada yada yada. I'm all like, well, a lot of this platform, the problem with it is a lot of these people are fake. They're frauds. A lot of these people tell, their audience they have their best interests while, giving them really bad life advice or trying to financially exploit them. Trying to, I don't know. There's a lot of talk about grifting in the political space. People just trying to appeal to a certain base just to get money. But yeah, it's both left and right side of the aisle. I do see that. I do see a lot of content creators that were once respected in that space that have just turned out to be just complete morons. But I have way more fun being myself personally. I can't understand it being enjoyable. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, if you're not yourself and you're just putting on an act or just making content for the sake of making money, it's like, then that's a job. That's not fun. Which a lot of this has become that. I think YouTube is a changing platform. The Let's Play is dead. The Let's Play is just gone. So that's basically, it's no longer about having fun playing games on YouTube. That era died quite a while ago. Nowadays it's more so, let's talk about gaming news. Let's talk about, this controversy, It's a lot of news, a lot of rage bait, and if not, it's educational. So, I get the educational stuff. The educational stuff is great. Like, this is how this game was made, this was its development cycle, or this is how, music was made in the Game Boy Color. There's a lot of brilliant stuff out there. But I can't imagine that being fun to make. I can see that as rewarding and beneficial to society as a whole, Educational content is excellent, especially well-researched, well-cited content. But, my experience with video editing, those type of videos are going to take you days, sometimes months. And people who make them have to work really hard, and I just wouldn't have fun doing it. Which is why I do streaming, because it's unedited. All you have to do is hit go live, and once you have the technology and stuff running, it just does its thing. This is the content that I bring to people. And a lot of that is, developing relationships with my viewers and connecting with them, connecting with the chat, and making it an enjoyable experience. Because, at the end of the day, I don't think, I've said this early in the stream, I think content is about the viewer. It's not geared towards the creator and what they want. That's just kind of how I have just looked at the business. Because if they don't agree with you, if they don't agree with your content, then a lot of them will just label you as just a piece of garbage, or, develop narratives about you. Like I find more often than not, like the Palworld video, I had people who came in because I was very passionate about the situation. I was very upset with Nintendo. And, I remember a specific person saying, oh, you're just doing this for views. You don't actually care about Pokemon. So he's developing this whole narrative about how I'm an awful person who, doesn't care about or know about what he's talking about. Like, that is more often than not. Yeah, I do Let's Plays, and dude, I'm so burnt out of doing thumbnails and descriptions. I hear you. I absolutely hear you, bro. Listen, I mean, like, with Let's Plays, I have to mask it more often than not to not seem like a Let's Play. Like, if you notice this, like my Pokemon channel video, bro. Where is this? It's like called something like Pikachu Forgotten Game. Like, it's not Pokemon channel Let's Play episode 1, because that doesn't get views. The Mario Kart video about the items, I had a hard time. I did it items ranked, but what I wanted to do was something that had like clips and funny moments of me playing this game. but also have it informational of me ranking the items, so that way I could like get away with it being a let's play without being a let's play. That didn't necessarily work. The ones that did work is, I did 300 views for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Online Gone Wrong. That was the title. With, of course, to add some sauce to it, I had a question mark at the end with an exclamation point. Online Nest and Smash Ultimate, the Piranha Plant Special. That one is another Let's Play that did relatively decent. 114 views, not a lot. But you notice the Five Nights at Freddy's videos are not about, let's play Five Nights at Freddy's, it's going to be fun. It's saying trying out Five Nights at Freddy's for the first time. So then you get a sense, it's a guy trying this game. He's never played it. This seems interesting, right? And even still, that's only 100 views a video. I have this title, What Could Possibly Go Wrong in Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. That only got 60 views, but that was a Let's Play as well. But yeah, it's like, there was one that did really well. This is the best one, alright? Lego Star Wars is actually a lot like GTA. 382 views. That was a Let's Play, and the opening joke is as I was talking about how like you start out in a bar, which is like the cantina, and you can basically kill everyone in the bar, this, that, and the third, and joking that it was a lot like Grand Theft Auto. But, upon seeing that, you would assume that was a 12-minute video explaining the similarities between Grand Theft Auto and Lego Star Wars. But it wasn't. And what I found with that video is, despite it getting more views, at the 30-second mark, it was one of the lowest videos as far as tracked engagement. So that's fucking rough. That's the sad part. That is so sad. So sad. Still trying to figure out what swear words in the descriptions get video repressed. That's hilarious. Just censor the swear words, put stars in. I don't know. I don't know, bro. But that's funny. That's hilarious. But yeah, I just, the Let's Plays are gone. They're all gone. I think I started in the wrong era, but, this idea might work because of the vertical feeds. I'm going to try adapting to that. I don't want to give away my hustle too much, but, I basically exposed the whole game plan here. Because, I'm afraid that people are going to copy it, and just run off with the views, and Joe Cosmo's going to be left behind. But, it's very possible that it may benefit too, because if people create a trend and that becomes trendy, then all of a sudden a lot of people are going to be searching for it, because the algorithm ultimately is not fed by the algorithm, it's fed by viewers and their habits. So depending on what direction things go, the algorithm shifts according to what's being viewed. No more Let's Plays? That's not that's just a phrase. Well, basically, yes and no. Yes and no. I think people have gravitated more towards live formats, because there's a way for, relationships and connections with the viewers can happen. I can chat with you guys, right? Because if there was no element to connect with Joe Cosmic, I genuinely think that 95% of you that are here right now would not watch this video. Like, if this video was stripped away was all the same, but no chat, no interaction, but it was just me playing Animal Crossing, 95% of you guys wouldn't be here. The only reason that a lot of you guys are here is because you can interact with the content creator and be a part of the content, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? So a lot of the Let's Play people, they've moved on to live streaming. That's what happened with Twitch, is nowadays the live stream is what's taking over, because it's more interactive. It allows for a community to bud and people to make friends, people to connect with each other, especially it's like, I don't know, during 2020, that whole thing was expanding, because people were stuck at home, right? It's just a lot to think about. It's a lot to process. I'm not sure if I'm communicating it well, but that's the gist of what's on my mind. The Let's Play is dead. Essentially, it died probably back in 2017, 2018 was its last whimper. I mean, you still have Markiplier and several people still around doing that traditional style of content, but, what I'm doing shouldn't work. But the only reason I think that there's an insane potential here is the vertical feed not being driven by thumbnails and choosing to click on the video. It's just delivered into people's feeds. So if they connected or subscribed through the shorts and, like my shorts, all of a sudden those people are now getting recommended the live streams, which was the problem. Is I was struggling to convert short form viewers into long form viewers, get them to watch the live streams, get them to have interest in any other form of content outside of shorts. Well, now that's a possibility. That's basically where we're at. Like, that's crazy. Honestly, fascinating stuff. So, I don't know. If it registers with you, then good. If not, I don't know. I don't think everyone understands what's under the hood with YouTube. And I don't understand it entirely either. But I'm so fascinated by this ability to connect with viewers, to sit around, just random strangers coming together and having fun. Like, how is that not cool? How is that not great? Like, this is brilliant, honestly. And the last thing I would want is for it to become toxic or filled with people that are just looking to, exploit, what I'm doing here for views or to start drama. And it's inevitable that at some point it's probably going to happen, because every single content creator that makes it big that I've, dealt with at live streams has experienced something like that I've interacted with to some level, whether it's through like a DM, email, or just, in their live chats. I've seen this pattern of this happening. And, it's a shame. But for now, this is probably going to be a lot of fun. It may not make money, but once it starts making money, once we start getting really big and, start hitting home runs, if I can get it there, I don't know. We may have to adapt and shift the content. I'm curious on where this takes us, because this is an experiment. The user-generated concept is an experiment that very much could go south. Could very much go south. But yeah, I think going forward, I'm going to try to push the Discord a little more. But my main concern is just younger people entering there. I know Dragoon and Zerby are both technically still in high school, even though they claim to be like 18 years old. So I honestly hope they're not lying. But, I'm just going to take people's word and trust them. But, jeez. You guys, it's a little frustrating because I expected an older audience than what I ended up with. Like, a lot of you guys are younger. It could be just the fact that I play Nintendo. And the only reason I'm on Nintendo overall is the price. I had a Nintendo system, and it was the most affordable system out there. And I basically only got a Nintendo system because of Smash Bros. Smash Ultimate at launch, and the trailers I was seeing was so impressive, and I bought every single Super Smash Bros. Game. And Smash Bros. Is great, so. But yeah, I don't know. It just seems like Joe Cosmic is playing kids' games. This kind of gives, I don't know. This is made for all ages, but yeah, it's like I'm a little more grown up than this, but I'm having fun, bro. It's nostalgic, it's fun. It's a good time. We're all having a good time, and I think that's what matters. So, I'm trying to process this all, I just don't know how this all is gonna work, or what hurdles may come. But, there's like a fear of success here. And there's also a fear of failure, which is interesting. Bro's asleep. Now this is funny. I know what they do when they're asleep. Where am I? I can't believe I fell asleep outside. I'm glad you woke me up. That would have been so embarrassing. Moving around. I remember one person fell asleep and went back in their house embarrassed. I was like, crap, that's funny. That's funny. But yeah, this live stream has no thumbnail. It's not going to have one because I only expect real fans to visit, because I kind of could see Emily being here because, you know, she's on the other side of the world, but, you know, most of us are asleep. It's 3:21 in the morning. So people that are going to come across it and actually click on it are going to be the real fans of Joe Cosmic, I think. The people that are actually really in love with the content and engaged with it. So those are the people that need to watch this video, I think. The rest of them, nah, it's fine. But that's the game plan. And I'm excited and terrified. Excited and scared. But we're gonna do what is best, I think, for the viewers overall. And if things get just dissolve into toxicity in some way, or, you know, hate content being developed and cyberbullying, you know, I may pull the plug in the community content and just do my own thing at that point. But we'd have to be really large for something like that to happen. And personally, it's because I've been through some of it under, you know, larger content creators, and I know the burden of that, and I just wouldn't want to have that happen to somebody else. Alright, but while it's small, bro, this is gonna be fun. We're gonna see where the experiment takes us. Will you be playing games on other consoles at a later time? Yeah, if we can get more money in. I want to get a PS5. 1000%. I've been like dying to get this system, bro. Dying to get this system. You know, there was so many releases I wanted to get on top of that I wanted to play. MK1 was a huge one. You know, missing that, I was like, dang, that's a bummer. Because this looked awesome. The Omni-Man release was really cool. The DLC for that game looks stacked. It looks great. The thing about MK1 is already it seems to be dying out. A lot of the fan base has said this game is really complicated for normies. And, you know, interest has died out. Especially with competitive play, apparently. So I don't know if it can be fixed, but, you know, it's odd considering how long MK11 lasted. You might not be a Mortal Kombat fan, but, you know, I'm a normie when it comes to Mortal Kombat. Like, the most I know about Mortal Kombat is Injustice. So that should tell you about my knowledge of Mortal Kombat, which is close to none, but it looked interesting and it looked a lot of fun. And my experience with Injustice is I had a lot of fun playing Injustice, even though I was just dog water at it. Even though I was terrible at it, I still had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun. I had a guy called Castle Kingside come on stream once when I was playing it. He just bodied me, bro. With Bane. Like, dude is just brutally good at fighting games. Really nice guy. Really nice guy. But yeah, that was like the early days of the Joe Cosmic Cosmos. Maybe we should have him back sometime. Definitely would make a funny video. The dude is definitely, I don't know how to put it, like, he's a little eccentric. We'll just say that, and he hates when you say that, bro. He hates it. So, but, you know, there's only one Castle Kingside. That's what I would say. Dude is interesting. You can go check it out. It's buried, bro. You would have to dig for it in the live section of my channel. But, you know, I did stream Injustice 2 and a lot of really funny streams. That's where I met Shark. And we used to have a guy called Little Country Smooth, but then I offended him and he left the community, which I kind of felt bad about. But, you know, what I was saying, I still agree with. I mean, it was really stupid of him to buy MK1 on the Switch, so I started roasting him. But I didn't mean to roast him to that degree that he just felt the need to never come back. I was like, yeah, that was mean. I probably shouldn't have done that. That was not a really nice thing to do. Yeah, I don't know. But in the same way, I was like offended over that, really. Okay. And that was the reaction of several people. Anyway, it was stupid. Alright. Send this mail. Alright, never mind. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, if you know who Castle Kingside is from the Amazing Army, he is a very interesting dude. We call him like the biggest hype man on the internet, but he calls himself the bouncer of YouTube. But you know, he works at a bar as a bouncer. At least he used to. I don't know what he's doing now. Last I checked in with him, I don't know. I have not kept track. I eventually just decided to focus on my own thing and have disconnected from Discord, which is where I hung out with a lot of people back in the day, because I wanted to focus on work, unplug from all the drama over there, and build my own community. And you know, I felt like it was no longer a productive environment for me to be there, for reasons, and I don't feel it's appropriate to go into the weeds of it, but a lot of people there are really good people and were really encouraging. That they helped put the channel in motion. Eduardo especially. Eduardo was from there, the Discord and stuff. But yeah, I'm mostly focused on my own channel, my own brand, its own identity, and fixing this house, because this house is hideous still. I cannot find better flooring. The Nook shop is closed because it's like 3 in the morning. We got a ton of clothes here because I got no storage. I got no basement, so we really need to upgrade the house. That's where we're at. That is where we're at. But yeah, those are my thoughts. We've been live for 45 minutes. 45 long minutes. That is a long time. It's gonna be a hassle. I doubt people are gonna watch this the whole way through, but you know, they'll watch the first couple minutes and then think they got everything they need to hear. It's typically how it works. Typically how it works. I mean, if you've been on the YouTube back end, you'd know how quickly people click off of videos. Not very many watch live replays. They're just the engagement mostly comes from when it's live, which is interesting. But you probably don't want to. I don't know. I have said a lot on live streams I think I'm not proud of. I have little self-control sometimes. I'll just say that. I curse up a storm, I get angry, I use the Lord's name in vain. I'm just, oh, Lord help me. I need help. Joe Cosmic needs help, bro. He's got anger issues. He's got anger issues. Let's talk to this guy. I'm sorry, Daddy. Wait, what? I was the one who ate all your turnips. What is this? Didn't say anything embarrassing, did I? Oh. Bruh. What was that dialogue? Dude, that dialogue had me concerned. That was weird. Anyways, let's save this thing. I can't really do anything because we can't even go to the store. I mailed out the fossils. It's pretty much all I could do. Talk to some of the villagers. How many villagers fall asleep outside? I don't know. It seems like a lot of them are asleep outside. It's just how this game works. Alright. Yeah, it was safe. Saving the town data. Well, you know, people are still here. I mean, it's gonna be a hard watch, so probably I'll just say this is the cutoff moment for the discussion. What I can do, you guys, is actually, since we have peeps here hanging out and just having a good time, chilling, I think it would be kind of not a bad idea to just load up New Horizons for a little while. For just a little bit. But, you know, eventually I'm gonna have to head out. It's like 3 in the morning. Just couldn't sleep tonight. But, you know, I had a lot on mind. I've had trouble sleeping like the past the past week, because you know it's like hectic. I need to get this thing going. That's what I was feeling. Like the drive is there, and you know I've really pushed out stream after stream after stream. So to a point where it's like I'm working all day. You know, you go to work, you come home to work. That's what it is. Because, you know, YouTube is also another form of labor that pays. Let's get this in. There we go. Well, okay, there it goes. Popped up on my monitor. Wow. Alright. We'll play this for a little bit. I hope that gave you guys some insight. Just a lot of interesting things going on. A lot of interesting things going on. I'm learning so much. I am so excited. One of my villagers won't leave their house. They just live inside. That's crazy. I just kicked the camera stand. That is a first. So you guys saw it here, bro. This live, I think, potentially might go down after a couple days. I don't know. Just what I decide on. But you know, this would be cool for someone to come across 2 years later. All right. So let's go. Yeah, stuff's going on. Loading. Alright, we're here. We're here. This is going to be the boring segment of the stream. Show Cosmic chilling. And the phone call. It's monies. That's what that means. We got monies. 4,000 bells. A whole 4,000 bells. It's raining. Yeah, these are more rockets. I ordered these after I ended the stream. It's important to have these because it's, you know, when you have guests over in town, I give these out for free. It's just fitting that Joe Cosmic gives away rockets. I mean, it's just what needs to... I haven't designed the exterior of my house in a minute. I might do that. Sounds like fun. And we gotta order more rockets, that's for sure. I'm gonna need a lot of these because I'm just gonna continue to run out. Like, I feel bad not giving just stuff away when people visit. I'll leave one in pocket. I'll remember how to like design the exterior. How do you do that? Iron life on 1 Nook Miles. Let's just get the Nook Miles real quick. Alright. Cool. It's definitely raining. Very rainy outside. About my home, I want to customize. Cools. Interesting, so this is how you do it. Huh, so this is like a hut. Black roof is kind of nice. Interesting. A lot of options. Kind of like the look of that. Oof. Curtains? What? Oh, open or closed. Interesting. Door. Well, Joe Cosmic, what's the logo? Isn't it like blue and orange? Like, yeah, it's like this light blue, this kind of like dark orange. I want people to see this home and then think it's like Joe Cosmic's house. You can customize a house. Emily is losing her mind. She didn't know this. Yeah, I noticed because, you know, I visited other villages and they had different houses as far as colors. Man, I just wish there was more options here, like, you know, choosing specific colors that you want. But they don't have that, so. I just don't know, bro. A lot of these are interesting. I just wish I could change the color, but you can. I mean, like, the colors are preset. Like, I want to have a specific, like, color, brightness, darkness, contrast, all that jazz. Learn something new every day. I know. Crazy. This is scary. A fancy door. This is the mailboxes. Orange roof. Interesting. I think the colors are just unique. It's just, I want a specific palette and I can't. It's kind of cool looking. A lot of houses are just really boring. Like, suburban neighborhoods, just walking across them, it's like, houses aren't really colorful this day. I'm trying to get like a good, like, retro look to it, but it's just kind of limited. Just deal with what you've been given. You know, these are the colors they have, so pick one. And it's very hard to pick. I mean, that pops, like, common exterior. Green exterior. Cobblestone. I don't like the material. Colors are nice like that. Cool color. Lane material. stuff. I can't get it just right. I mean, it's a lot. I just want it to look like the logo, but I can't get it. I just can't get the Joe Cosmic feel, you know? It just doesn't make you think space or, you know, retro. It just, it's a lot. That's kind of the color. Logo. I just can't make this look like a house with these colors. It just, this, I'm just gonna have to do my own thing because this is so picky. I'm so freaking picky. Stone looks terrible. The colors are awesome. Where was the one I liked? It was this. I like that a lot. Now the door looks like just garbage. Where was the door at? It's one of these. It's a fancy door, was it not? Yeah, it kind of stands out. Like, I'm taking this way too seriously, bro. Way too seriously. It's crazy. Joe Cosmic is nuts, bro. This is what I had. Bro. Does this like have... This is completely different roofs? Like, seriously? Completely different siding. You can't be serious, bro. There's a whole nother set of options here. There are the fancy doors, but it just looks whole different vibe. Whole different vibe here. It looks tiny, to be honest. Actually, never mind, it's supposed to be orange. That's the literal colors I was looking for. I just, you know, wish I could do more. It's either that. This looks way better structurally than this. This looks structurally hideous, but the colors are right. What the heck? Okay, I ain't even humoring that. You can have like this weird hut. It's like, this doesn't make sense though. Like, how does it have so many rooms? Oops. Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't. Okay. You gotta do all this shit. Aldwin, what's good? Hello. I screwed up. I really screwed up, bro. It's not there. Shit. It's not there. Oh my god. Gotta put in all this garble again. Where was it? Wasn't that? Dude, where was it? I think. Okay. Man, Joe Cosmic needs help. Like, honestly, I make myself look like a guy who can't even tie his shoes. It's hysterical. Oh, man. And this looks like the door. Oh, my gosh. Don't they have orange in this door, bro? That's two the same. It's, like... not different enough. Bro, I'm offended. This game is offending me. This game is just hurting my feelings. I undid all that hard work, and for what? And for what? I'm just indecisive. There's just too many options, and they're just not good enough. Just on the verge of greatness, just not enough. That's good. These mailboxes look like trash. I just wish I could, you know, I don't know, change the color, give it some paint. Okay, this ain't bad. A lot of these are just too modern for my liking. Too clean. Ordinary mailbox. That looks right. Okay. Alright, but I could just change the roof slightly, perhaps. It's too much. Too much. You know, that's kind of cool. But it doesn't match the door, so... this is what we're gonna have to go with. Unless we can... this is too muted. Is there any other dark, like, rooftops that look cool? That are brick? Alright, well, you know, this is the one. That was $5,000. So Emily, now you know. Now you know you can change the exterior of your house, but you won't see the changes till tomorrow. So that's right, I do need to buy some rockets. Hello, spawn of Satan, aka Tommy. What did you say? It was like a raccoon dog. Like, that was a literal animal, because I didn't get what you were saying. There's literally a thing as a raccoon dog, and apparently that's Tom Nook. What animal is Tom Nook? When I learned that Tom Nook is not an American raccoon, but a species of Japanese raccoon dogs. So, here, I'm gonna pull up an image, you know, because we do Nat Geo a lot here. Usually Eduardo is behind it, but, you know, Aldwin has stepped in his place because Eduardo is asleep. So this Tom Nook above on the top. That is the animal he's based on the bottom, the Japanese raccoon dog. So... and Aldwin seems to think that the cute raccoon dog, as you see right here, is the spawn of the devil himself, so. That's the gist. So, there you go. Fun fact of the day, guys. Fun fact of the day, or the night. 3 a.m. Well, it'll be day once they watch the replay. If they watch the replay, that's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah, my whole thing is if they're actual, you know, it's for, you know, the main fans of Joe Cosmic, or the people that are just awake to sleep, you know, because they live on the other side of the world, like Aldwin and Emily. Oh, last time, bro, I got hit by one of those. Where's the... somebody called the exterminator. I can't screw this one up, bro. Let's wait for him to strike. Where is he? He's hiding. Did he disappear? Did Brody spawn? I don't know where Bro went. Anyways. What's this? Just a regular video. Okay. Oh, we got a fossil. Nice. Nice. I don't know what all of them talking about in this chat. It's kind of crazy. Probably Mario started directing the dog to go to store chart according to PETA. I mean, you know, PETA is multiple propagandists. I mean, you know, I think they're an organization that actually does stuff, but there's a lot of propaganda. Okay. A lot of social activism involved. I don't know where all that fun goes. Okay, some oranges I don't need, so I'm gonna sell those. Fossils to get assessed. Mostly just chilling. I don't know. Is that a snail? That's a snail. Wow. Apparently I caught that back in 2020 because, you know. Okay, that is in fact indeed a snail. I did not really think. Yeah, okay. Just drop some things off, I guess. The snail I found. What is that? Rainbow stag. Yeah, this house really needed updating. It's gonna look night and day different tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy. Can't wait to see it, to be honest. Can't wait. It was in need of serious updating. Alright, let's see here. What is the antique model? Antique console table. Antique clock, antique bed. This stuff is really cool. Antique phone, I have one of those already in the house. Need the throwback rockets though. It's way down. At least it's alphabetized because, you know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Place order. Alright. Practically bankrupted ourselves with buying these rockets. But you know, it's okay. People donate a lot of bells for whatever reason, so I've already made up more than enough, and plus, you know, all the money we make is going into savings. Where are we at in that? There's a lot of bells. We only need 500k to upgrade the house. We don't even have furniture. We don't even have enough furniture to fill the house, bro. The upstairs floor is still empty. Still a lot of work to be done. Still a lot of adding money. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like the town is pretty much dead. It's just closed up. There's street coffee. A telephone booth. She can go inside. You know, it's whatever. Some sort of needle up there. Drum needle. Let's go sell some things in the drop-off box. That gave us $4,000, really? Okay, I didn't know it was worth like that much. Losing 20% on it too. That's okay. I want to make this better. Gene, what's good? Hello. Good morning, by the way. I'm just chilling, playing this game for a little bit. I'm gonna be out of here soon. But gist of the stream, basically the front half is all the information that the title talks about. Okay, this is sea bass. That looked massive for some reason. It's just sea bass. Let's take this up real quick. Come visit my island? Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that before I head out today. I see baskets. Love to come check out my island. Do that. No sharks. Ah! Oh, there we go. Dose. Just broke. There we go. This is things. I'm finding so much, it's crazy. I don't have 10,000 bells to bury, so I'm just gonna bury this 1,000 and call it good. And try not to accidentally dig up that stump or that sapling in this. In order to just be safe. Nice. Alright, Emily, you gotta put your island stuff up. If I'm going there, I need it up soon. Open the gate. Come by anytime. Okay, the gate is open. I like the rain, though. There's not much to do, though. That's okay. Let's visit. Alright, let's get connected. Search for a friend. Should work. We're gonna go visit Potato. Yeah. Let's fly. Going to Potato, guys. Let's go. Off to Potato. I'm interested what we got in Potato. I'm ready to depart any second now, I hope. I think it's taking a minute. A minute and a half. Alright, we're off. Let's go. Nice. Nice stuff. Oh, it's 4 in the morning. Should at least get like 2 hours of sleep, am I right? At least. Come on. This game's loading screens, bro. They take forever. They take an eternity. Turn your seat to the upright position and make sure your seatbelt is on. Local time 1:02 p.m. Wow, snow on the ground. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Any second. 4 in the morning, geez Louise. All you could tell in game. The time was night. Big pond fish there. A lot of plants. A pretty layout. I don't know. I don't know where we're going. We got this nice stone. Huh. Look who it is. It's Mr. Rossetti. Zucker's house. Sounds like sucker. Weird name. Zucker. Okay. Like Zuckerberg. This is his house. Dude's pretending he lives outside. I've gotten this text from other villagers when visiting, bro. This whole thing about a spy, like they're all the same. Alright, welcome to Potato. Like, I've never met this villager. It's the same tree of dialogue. It's like they didn't even try. Well, I might as well knock and see what's going on. I don't know where Emily is. Let's check it out. You got roaches inside. Well, I don't want to kill the wildlife. That is a bit disrespectful. Oh boy. Okay, don't want to kill friends. Alright. So, this is a very unique design, actually. Not a big teddy bears, like someone's room. Pretty nice. One of them just died. Oh, there's Emily. There we go. I don't know where she went. Just killing all the bugs, I guess. She's walking through walls, apparently. Emily is a ghost. That's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, nice kitchen. Got a record player too. Very homely. Very homely. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie. Alright. Well. Yeah. Can't use that. I just want to drop it. Huh. There we go. I don't know if I ever gave you one, but, you know, just in case. A lot of flowers. Hi. Rolled. I don't want to say rolled. Seems cool. It's weird because, like, bro, like, is like camouflage with this bench. He practically blends in. He's like the same color. It's yours. I don't know what's hard to understand. It would match this whole playground section, I can tell you that much. Just blue and red. It's a nice rocket. Large snowflake. Mr. Rossetti. Is that really a mailbox you can get? That's crazy. Does the house have a mailbox, or is it just... No, it has a mailbox. This is just Mr. Rossetti. I don't know how she got that. Oh, she's trying to enact revenge on me. A lot here. Excuse you. Daughter and walked away. And this is when we make our exit of this beautiful town. It's a nice town, don't get me wrong. Although what is she gonna say, though? That's the real question. I can come back later. I gotta go sleep. I wanna go home. Alright. Okay guys, I'm gonna get some sleep. We're gonna see this video tomorrow. See the future of the Joe Cosby channel community video. And they're gonna be like, geez, this is an hour 30 minutes. You know they're serious fans if they watch this video. They even have the audacity to click on this, bro. They're gonna wake up to see an hour and 30-minute long video. And be like, what is this? What is bro planning? An hour and 30 minutes worth of plans? Is this guy crazy? It's more like the first 30 minutes, you know. To be fair. To be fair, I mean. Local time is 4:12, okay. It's a bit right. Okay, it's a seaplane, gotcha. Who's? We're almost there. Gene, I don't know why you're such a troll. Says I'm not talking to you. I didn't think so. This looks like you're just rambling in the chat. Just messing with Emily. It's like, okay. Huh? That's a little strange. Nothing, I guess. You want to play around, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Emily needs to call 911 with an extra one. Wow. Well, guys, everyone take care. Stay safe. Have a good one. I may see you guys later. Alright, bye.